Stinking up my place like a goddamn.
And we're back. I took a couple weeks off. They're back with me. Your commish is back. I am Joseph Saint.
Oh,
that's your cue.
Yes.
It's your boy Hollywood.
Sorry,
How we doing, guys?
Comments.
As I said, I was off for a little bit, scouting, doing the work as usual. But let's get right into it. Wide world of wrestling. Take us away, Hollywood.
We got a list of things to go through, my boys. Let's jump right into it. Triple H confirmed this week that Shawn Michaels is now taking over NXT UK.
Really?
Decision-making, booking, he is now running NXT UK, according to Hunter himself, which, I mean, obviously a reliable source. So the Heartbreak Kid will now be running NXT UK.
I mean, that'd be great if anyone was watching NXT UK. but
Woo.
sure. Cool. Shawn Michaels in charge of UK wrestling. I mean, maybe that's a step in the right direction. I don't know if Shawn's ever been the most creative when it came to actually anything that didn't involve himself. I love Shawn Michaels in the ring, but what can he offer to that promotion? We'll see.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he adds to that. Obviously, not something that's being watched all that much, which is why we've talked about it on the show before, why a lot of people in the UK are very angry at Triple H for pretty much running out all the indie promotions out there, especially since they're not really giving that much attention.
Because
to
once
NXT
again,
UK.
how dare wrestlers take the big pay and kill indie wrestling out there?
Exactly.
That's, it's smart of them to do it.
In under news, Thunder Liger officially retired this last weekend during Wrestle Kingdom from New Japan Pro Wrestling. Obviously, all the wrestlers giving out, shout outs and paying respect to Liger. Obviously, I've had the chance to watch him in Long Beach before, New Japan bland me and Rossi. But yeah, Liger retiring. Any thoughts on that, my boys?
He had a hell of a career. Can't really think of anyone that's had one as long as him, other than Terry Funk, and Funk's at least again semi-retired. Yeah. So Liger's actually
Funk's got
lasted.
At least 10 more years.
No one's going to touch what he's been able to do in wrestling.
Absolutely.
The amount of promotions he's been able to wrestle at as well.
He's pretty much wrestled everywhere too, right?
Yeah. I mean, even before his one NXT appearance, he appeared in I want to say a Rumble or something. He had already appeared once before his NXT appearance in WWE.
Yeah.
But yeah.
In other news, Vince McMahon, there was some news about that and some news with Madison Square Garden. So AEW wanted to work in Madison Square Garden when they had their show in New York. So reports are coming out that Vince blocked AEW from working in Madison Square Garden, which isn't new. He did it to Ring of Honor New Japan during WrestleMania weekend last year. So AEW was banned from Madison Square Garden because Vince McMahon did not want them to participate in MSG.
Fucking go to the Barclays Center.
Right? I mean, there's other places. I get that he's made Madison Square Garden sound bigger than it actually is. Let's be real. If they wanted the business, they wouldn't listen to him. So clearly they want still
and there's always the Barclays, like you said. I don't understand why it's always has to be Madison Square Garden.
I mean, I guess the history behind it.
Well, yeah, but Barclays is right there. I mean, TakeOver works at Barclays. I mean, you could just work
true.
there. And I think AEW settled for a way smaller venue than they were anticipating.
At least they get to say they're selling it out. So
exactly,
this is true.
Matt Hardy and the Broken Character is expected to land in AEW. That is the plan for the foreseeable future for Matt Hardy. He's already had discussions with the company, kind of these wink-wink negotiations between the two of them. He's definitely leaving WWE. He continues to kind of low-key bury WWE on his own Twitter, and it looks like he's going to end up taking himself and the Broken Character to AEW.
I mean, he's got his YouTube show going, which is Free the Delete, which is already hinting at it in that.
Is he bringing Brother Nero with him? This is the question.
The thing is, Jeff is held under a contract once you get injured, they get to tack on that time. They can tack on Jeff's time forever until they use him. Ask Rey Mysterio how that went the first time around. He was trying to get out of his contract for the better part of a year and a half, I think. And then he still went back for the money. Smart of him to do it, but yeah.
I mean, they gave him a title run out of it.
Io Shirai, she is threatening to leave WWE and to return to Japan. The WWE is taking this threat very seriously, so they're offering her a bigger contract and the chance to move up to the main roster. But she's pretty much dead set on returning to Japan. WWE doesn't want that to happen. They want her to be on the WrestleMania card, so they're trying to figure out a way to give her a bigger contract, more pay, and to have a WrestleMania match and to be on Raw.
And the rumor is that mainly it's because her husband is still out in Japan. So why not try and offer the guy? Yeah, and I guess he's a wrestler. It's not one that I've ever heard of, but offer him the contract. If that's the case, if you want her there that bad, that's the easy fix. Bring the husband out here.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much. But, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how they pull that off. Apparently, she just doesn't want to be in WWE anymore at all either. She hasn't been, from reports say she doesn't like the booking of her character either. Well, which I'm like, I mean, they've done a pretty decent job.
Good,
on NXT, I thought they've done pretty well with her. So I don't...
She had the Mamma Mia moment of the year.
Yeah, I think she's just trying to get out of the contract pretty much and get back to Japan. But it'll be interesting. I mean, they are offering her huge money, supposedly. And, again, I mean, is it really a blessing to go up to the main roster from her or rather just stay on NXT?
Well, no, not when you've got all the guys now saying that they're NXT for life and wanting it that way, you know. They've done a great job of building a brand that they're loyal to. I mean, smart of them to do it. But
I guess anything other than the AEW women's division.
I mean,
can
GCF talk?
I mean,
this is me saying it, you know.
I mean, it took us long enough to get a woman on the card, you know. So I mean, you know, we're still.
Is that true? She's married to Evil? Oh, shit. Never mind. I do know who that is. Obviously, everyone should know who that is.
Well, WWE should make more pressure to sign him.
Then absolutely sign him to a contract.
Sign Evil.
If you want to keep her, I mean.
Did not know that one at all.
That's crazy. I never would have thought that. Dang.
This was just reported this week. Jeff Cobb is no longer under a full contract with Ring of Honor. He's going to be working with them on a pre-show basis, but he's free to sign anywhere.
Well, personally, I don't think Ring of Honor could sign people long-term right now.
Right, yeah. So Jeff Cobb, a free agent technically, even though he has kind of a wink-wink kind of under-the-table negotiation with Ring of Honor. So he'll show up to a show here and there, kind of like Marty still is under. He's going to do a show for Ring of Honor as well in the next month. But they're free to sign anywhere, anytime.
So, like, he hasn't left them yet, but he's still, like, shopping around while he's, like...
Well, he can sign anywhere.
Living with them.
He works on a pro deal, that means.
Yeah.
Like
if he signed, he could just not show up, and they can't really do anything about that. So he could sign to NXT or AEW.
That's cool.
Which Matt Riddle was kind of hinting at them teaming back up together on NXT.
Right on.
Him and Jeff Cobb. That'd be cool. Did any of you guys watch NWA Power this week?
You don't want my opinion on NWA Power this week. Go ahead.
I do, actually.
I'm not even going to say it based on this week's episode. I'm going to say it based on the product as a whole as it continues. I was very for it, and as the show goes on, it gets stale. Because paying homage to that style is going to get stale real fast. It's the truth. And putting tag titles on 80-year-old men that can't wrestle, and in my opinion never could, is the worst decision you could possibly do. It's a joke. They're not wrestlers anymore. They're old and not entertaining.
I feel it.
That's not a way of establishing a tag title reign. That's a way of killing your tag titles before you do anything with them.
Yeah, and how much longer can you keep calling back to the past? Like, eventually it's like, okay, show us something new.
And Cornette's gone. Stop catering to that.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much agree with that.
And again, the Clownette shirt is on its way. I'll be wearing it real soon.
Yeah, you said you were going to wear it this week.
I think they ordered and they were sold out, so I'm waiting on that.
Well,
he'll be suing for it soon anyway. It doesn't really matter.
You should wear it to the next show.
Way ahead of you.
You should definitely wear it to the next show.
Don't support rock and roll. No Rock and Roll Express. No comments. Come on.
I don't even listen.
What else we got?
I don't even listen to rock and roll. That's
kind of wrestling news. Brock Lesnar will be entering the Royal Rumble. A lot of people are talking about this. I want to get you guys' thoughts on this. Lesnar will be entering the Rumble at number 1. If he wins, he won't wrestle at WrestleMania. Predictable. We probably already all know who's going to eliminate him. But I want to get your guys' thoughts on that.
My only thoughts on Brock Lesnar entering at number 1 is this. They didn't say why. They said that he didn't have any competition, and that's why he's entering. He didn't put the belt on the line, and he didn't say what he's going to do when he wins.
Yeah.
So what's his incentive?
Well, no, Heyman said if he wins, he gets to take Mania off.
That's his incentive, to not wrestle at Mania.
To not wrestle at WrestleMania. That's the whole game plan of him being in the Rumble.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't like that, so.
So we just got a message. Billy Bonds. Billy Bonds has been up here before.
Oh, Billy Bonds has been here before.
So I guess he says, well, don't kill the messenger. So
Go
this
ahead.
is some
Go
guy,
ahead.
Tom. All right. He says, you guys are on thin ice, that you are oh so close to crashing through and plummeting into the murky waters of Outlaw Mud Show Wrestling.
How do he know the name of our next show?
That lie below. And he says, tell Joseph Saint that Uncle Jim says hi. You know what they say about Uncle's name,
Uncle Jim.
Those are the ones that touch you under the table.
Uncle Jim and Uncle Jeb and everyone else back there in Memphis talking wrestling.
I don't have any relatives in Memphis, so this is definitely a white thing. But I mean, if you want,
You want to talk about who's on thin ice, Billy? February 8th, come say hi. I'll get back to that later. And I'm on thin ice.
No. Okay, you've already punched out our champion before the show.
It is a new year. Don't bring up things that
I'm just
I
saying,
have.
We just can't go punching people at shows now.
Okay,
man.
I disagree with that. However, it's a new year, and me and the champ are on good terms. Me and the conglomerate of investors have, refreshed.
Okay,
it's a new year.
I just don't want to get real sued
just
this time.
breathe.
We almost got fake sued last time. I don't want to get real sued this time.
Oh, you haven't made it until you're real sued.
I mean,
Okay,
one time
so-
we're just going to punch the wrong person and it's going to be donezo for us here. We just got the dojo, man. Come on, dog.
Keep kissing Uncle Jim's ass there, Billy, and come on down February 8th.
I mean, something tells me Uncle Jim likes some shit like that. Like I said, Uncle Jim's the type to touch you under the table during Thanksgiving dinner.
I'll bring him a bucket of chicken.
Oh. Did that
Next
need to be
up.
said?
He said it. Cornette said it. I didn't say it based on anything.
I ain't bringing you to the hood anytime soon, I'll tell you that.
Did I say you'll bring? Jesus Christ,
Bring
man.
it
Come
back.
on.
We're always seen together, so like...
What else you got for us, Hollywood?
Let's try trenches in that. Mercedes Martinez, one of the hottest independent stars right now, has signed a contract with the WWE. She was working for AEW, like kind of under the table as well for a few shows, but she is now signing with the WWE at the age of 39, a little bit older, but I mean, to be expected. But a lot of people are angry at AEW for not officially signing her with already a weak women's division.
Yeah.
This seems to be a huge gain for the WWE, and it seems that she's going to be working in NXT.
39?
Yes.
Good for her.
Yeah.
I mean, Finn's up there. They signed a lot of guys. Nakamura's up there when he signed for NXT,
Yeah.
NXT's proven that the age doesn't matter.
Well,
And
I think
they're
the
not the
biggest-
age of the Rock and Roll Express, so there you go.
I think the biggest takeaway was a lot of anger towards AEW for not,
Everyone is looking at anger at them, and they're settling. I'm not going to say they have a great product, but it wasn't going to last forever. They're going to find it real soon.
I hope so, because I mean, all these cult gimmicks that they got going on at AEW. Like,
just wait till you watch tonight's episode.
Yeah. No.
Oh, yeah, I saw it.
No,
Yeah, no, yeah.
did you guys see what CM Punk tweeted to the Miz last night?
Oh man,
Shall I read the tweet or should we just leave?
Read the tweet.
Okay.
Why not? This isn't a kid's show.
Here's the thing: the Miz didn't even really say anything bad in the first place. It was just he always said was change the culture. Was literally all the Miz
We
said.
said that he forgot to change the culture, or didn't
Yeah.
change the culture. Yeah.
I think
the
Paige
Miz
said
is
something about culture change, and then the Miz kind of mocked it. And Punk quote tweeted this: "Go suck a blood money covered dick in Saudi Arabia, you fucking dork."
I mean,
why you gotta
he
come from
wrong?
Miz like? Why you gotta come from
and
Miz like
honestly,
that,
I don't
though?
even think Miz was at the last Saudi show, was he?
No, Miz ain't been in a Saudi show since Greatest Royal Rumble.
Oh well.
Well, a lot of people
crazy.
felt triggered about this.
Yeah,
but,
of
I
course
mean,
they did.
a little bit too aggressive.
Yeah,
A little bit too aggressive.
Yeah,
I get it, but
for someone that wants to deny that he's ever going to wrestle again, he certainly doesn't mind responding to all these
and
people.
a guy who claims he doesn't care about the product that much anymore.
Well, he claims that he enjoys wrestling. He doesn't enjoy WWE. There's a difference, but yeah.
I mean, talk about trigger just for somebody saying, mocking the culture change.
I'd expect Cornette to say some shit like that.
He's not allowed
you,
to
Punk.
anymore.
Oh, well, true. Yeah, that's right. man, like that.
Phil
yeah.
Brooks had quite a night last night.
Yeah,
But
my
the
man
funny thing was
Phil,
just, how many WWE fans were just so offended by what he said. Which I'm like, why do you guys care? He works for Fox. Again, at the end of the day, it's like, what's going to happen? He's going to get punished?
Well, you have a show that's supposed to promote your product, and that network hired someone that's never going to give your product a blessing. That's what they're all upset over. But
they asked Triple H today if he would bring. This is like right after the tweet went out. They asked Hunter if he would bring back Punk, and he said that him and Vince have had many discussions over bringing Punk and AJ back. It's up to them. There's like the contract's ready for them to sign whenever or wherever they want to do it. They're always open for business.
There's nothing left to do with AJ, and personally, there's nothing really enough for Punk to prove either. And he's just going to run his mouth and get fired instantly again or quit instantly again. He'll take his Mania payday against whomever. It won't be Triple H.
Punk just wants his main event. Did you see that that WrestleMania card that he put on Twitter?
Yeah, I mean, but he's been talking about that for years. We knew he left because he didn't want to face Triple H. And we knew that Vince, for whatever reason, loved Sheamus and Daniel Bryan. He's tried 3 times to do that and gotten turned down.
Or Kane versus Big Show.
Kane versus Big Show. What was it? Roman versus Dean for the U.S. title.
Yes, yeah. And the Batista versus Orton was just a singles match.
Wait, Big Show. How was that for the most lackluster return?
Well, that was disappointing.
2020, ladies and gentlemen, we get the Big Show.
I mean, good for him though for showing up. 2 years.
Looks in great shape. Later, I'll give him that.
Great shape, but it's just it was one of those things. His music hits and it's like and lol. Just
okay. That
and all the tweets instantly being like he turns heel at the end of this match. Right?
So Big Show's gonna double turn during this match, right?
And here's the thing: I thought it was gonna be a one-off. He's in the match next week as well, so it's that's the night he turns probably.
Wait, who's he facing?
It's the same match, but it's a fist fight match.
A fist?
I don't know, man.
AOP really wants to hurt somebody for real.
Well, when they said fist fight, I'm like a Taipei death match? Are we like...
If Jerry the King Lawler doesn't say anything about somebody getting fisted next week on Raw, this match is for nothing. This match is for nothing. If there's not a fist... If nobody gets fisted in this...
Jesus.
If there's not nobody gets...
The Big Show just came back.
This is why I'm the matchmaker in GCF, not Arch.
I mean, I would never say somebody would get fisted here.
Talking about the King, he kind of buried AEW today, talking about how they're paying homage to all the former Memphis great, wrestlers that they've had. And Jerry was saying that was just a ruse to get ticket prices up and to sell merchandise and stuff like that. And he says AEW is kind of embarrassing to be honoring former Memphis wrestlers and not himself.
Well, how were they They're honoring his son.
Yeah, did they honor his son?
No one else was ever going to honor.
Well, I mean, if you watched tonight's episode, it wasn't really much fun.
Someone come out dancing for him?
That
was his gimmick. What do you want from me?
Sky Duarte came out.
I didn't mock him. God, you guys are against me tonight. All right.
That was funny.
He had a good entrance theme.
They had a good entrance theme, not him. That was Too Cool's theme song, not his.
All right.
Alex Shelley will be wrestling for NXT. He's going to be reteaming with Kushida. The Time Splitters are returning. Yes.
Oh. Is that he's officially signed?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He will be officially teaming up with Kushida.
That's good. Yeah. Time Splitters are
Time
awesome.
Splitters are back. Yeah.
They
will be
for
the Dusty Classic.
Right?
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, obviously NXT is desperate for tag teams right now.
And Shelley was the one that announced his retirement, wasn't he? About a year back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was that because of his back issues though?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Well, he was
always the more entertaining of Motor City. I loved them too, but he was the superior one. Sorry.
Yeah, and I mean he's been spotted at the WWE Center for coaching things, and I guess now he'll be teaming with Kushida because again the tag division in NXT right now is pretty weak, and they're just mixing guys together. You got Pete Dunne with Matt Riddle. I mean. Of course, I think they have to pull something out of there.
You don't like the brosier weights? That's what Matt Riddle called them today.
All right, let's do maybe one more Wide World here. Get into it.
CM Punk finally got his wish. WWE ice cream is returning.
Hell yeah!
Ice cream sandwiches.
That's what we're ending with.
Yeah, we're ending with that.
WWE ice cream.
Hell yeah!
Probably won't get one after the tweets last night, but they're coming back.
So it'll be Taker and literally all the flavors that 20 years ago have just been sitting around frozen.
No, they showed the Macho Man one, which I thought that one was pretty cool.
All right.
Somebody's got to check the expiration date on those.
All right. Well, thank you for another installment of Wide World of Wrestling. Now, guys, let's get into GCF business. Do you want to announce it? Do you? I mean, we blasted it on Twitter.
Saturday, February the 8th. Black History Month starts off
Jesus.
nice and right
Nice and right.
here at the GCF Dojo with Assimilation. Okay? This is the first show of the year for GCF. We're coming back strong. We got an action-packed card. Shout out to the GCF UV champion, Tony Reyes. Hope you're feeling the love. Can you feel the love tonight, Tony Reyes? That's all I'm going to say about that. Because he said feeling the love, LOL. You know, we got to make sure our champions are feeling good. But anyway, Saturday, February 8th, the GCF Dojo, Assimilation. Big main event that let's
go match by match here.
Match by match.
That I want to talk about, and we'll get into it in the coming weeks. But one thing that we've made official is tag titles are coming very soon.
Yes.
How am I going to crown these? We're going to have a 4 corners elimination tag team to crown. Now, to get into that, you have to qualify, and that's why on February 8th we're having the opening round.
Divine Intervention versus my team, my pick to even win it all, go all the way. Thunder and Lightning, my man B.A. Marcus Frey, my other man Azrael. They're damn near a shoe-in. You put them against DI.
Well, they've all had history there. I'm glad Azrael sided with BA. But we actually have BA in the house. Why don't we bring him in?
Bring my man on in here. See, it's always good.
Let me clear my throat while I step on this set. What's going on, baby? What's good? What's good? How you doing? What up, man? What's up, man? I like the beanie.
Thank you.
I mean, I don't know about that shirt, but
I mean, you gotta suck it up because your team wasn't gonna make it.
Let's scoot. Make room.
at least we made the playoffs.
That's fine. Come on, now. I would rather not make the playoffs than make the playoffs and make a fool out of myself.
Wow. Okay.
Whenever you guys do make the playoffs.
Hey, shout out! Shout out! It happened in 2016. So
see you guys in Vegas.
Anyway,
February 8th, a qualifying match. You and Azrael are taking on DI. Obviously, you know all about what DI brings to the table.
I mean, I've been putting my foot on DI's throat since the day I stepped in GCF. Ooh. So this ain't gonna change nothing. All this is gonna open the door for me to kick another ass and take another name. Ooh. So if that's what we doing, add them to the list. They got like 16 members and can't none of them make it to the damn arena on time.
Yeah, they're like
every single time you try to put DI on the show, it's like, which ones are showing up? It don't matter. You bring them all out the woodwork. Call them up from Mexico. Call them down from Canada. We whooping all their asses.
Okay, that was a good cleanup. I was just like, wait, bring them up from Mexico. Huh?
That's spitting fire. Goddamn.
Let's go.
Now, yes, the team you're taking on is Helmuth and Freddie Flores.
Yes.
I'm sure they will have they'll have count in their corner.
The reason why I'm laughing. Don't get me wrong. When you step in the ring with them, they some hard hitting moves. Like let's be real. It's one of those things where at the end of the day, you can hit me with everything you got. Anything short of an illegal weapon ain't gonna get you a victory. Oh. I can tell you that much. And everyone's gonna sit there and go, but it's a tag team match. What about your partner? The best thing that I have in Azrael, besides these tag team titles from OCCW that we earned and worked our asses off for.
Get fixed.
Hey man, I ain't controlling what happens with that. All I know is I'm carrying it.
I'd feel it.
So you give me an opportunity to get a title. And it's almost like my game goes to the next level automatically. I'm already at the top, so I don't know how much higher I could get.
I mean, sky's the limit, man.
That's it. I'm going to go up there, kiss an angel or two, and come back down as a champion. Shoot. Tell you that right now.
Damn. All right. I like that.
That was good. You technically have more championships in the last decade than the Raiders do.
Hey, shoot.
Let's not go there.
Well, because
was that too soon?
You should be mourning Tom Brady.
Wow. We believe in greatness, and that's what I believe in. Excellence and greatness was what I was raised with. Watching players like Bo Jackson. I'm sorry, you only have what? You got Tom Brady, and he's sucking now. But Bo Jackson, a true
They have their
legend in the
Caucasian
game.
Americans.
Guys that knew how to apply themselves every time that they stepped on the field. I apply myself every time I step in the ring. It's literally like I'm the teacher, and all these bitches are my students.
All these bitches. All y'all bitches.
That's all it is. So I'm taking your asses to school.
Take your ass
Getting
to school,
RJ riled up there. God.
Man, that took me back for a minute. Damn. See, this is why I picked him.
There you go. Well, I mean, I'll admit that. You absolutely chose him as your handpicked guy. You chose them, your handpicked tag team in this.
And he didn't handpick me because he was just looking for a bruiser. He handpicked me because he saw what I could do. He knows championship caliber. And he knows that a guy like me is going to step in and mop the floor with every individual you put in front of me.
Mop the floor.
That's it. I'm like a janitor. I mop them bitches up. That's it. Let's go.
Put that on.
Get some merch. I was going to say, everything you're
Mopping
spitting tonight.
these
Put on
bitches
a...
up.
Spinning fire.
That was great. That was good. I like that one.
Now, we haven't announced many other tag teams. Is there anyone that you fear out there? Is there any teams that you, or let's not say fear, is there any teams you want to take on?
My mother and father, because they're the only ones that'll be able to treat me the way that they want to. Other than that, if they ain't stepping in the ring, I ain't got no fear. I don't live with fear, man, because that's the thing is when you live with fear, you limit yourself. I ain't living with it. What I'm going to live with is I'm going to live with the knowledge. The knowledge to know that every individual that steps in there is trying to be as good as me. That's it.
That's some strong ass words, man.
Jesus, testify.
Well, I don't think I've got much more questions than that. February 8th, this match, I was already interested, but now I'm in. I'm in. I want to see this.
And can you imagine if Azrael was here, like it would just, the energy would be like
that's
a million.
That's the only reason why I told him, I said, you can stay at home.
Oh.
I got it.
Okay.
Because I'm telling you right now, if I'd have brought my boy Az, y'all wouldn't have got a word in edgewise. But what would have happened is that all of these tag teams would have been put on notice. And I already did that. But he would have signed the check that my motherfucking mouth is writing. So believe that.
Why do white man always got to sign the check? Why can't you sign the check?
Well, I mean,
somebody got to handle the money.
That's fair. You right.
I spend it, but he handles it.
You right.
That's it.
I mean, if you had to trust a face with money, I'd just say, jeez.
He's not wrong.
Tie on, just
I still don't know how to tie a tie.
no scarf, a little hot in here. The scarves will return, don't we?
I didn't have a father figure on up, so I didn't know how to tie a tie. Yeah.
All right, well, I
February
don't have
8th,
much
man.
more than that. Then
Thunder and Lightning putting these tag teams on notice. Saturday, February 8th. Come down to the GCF dojo to see my man, B.A. Marcus Frey and Azrael, the OCCW tag team champions, look to add another tag team title.
There's always more room on
to
this
that chain.
Always more room.
This man got a chain for his belt. To put his belt
Because
on a chain.
Because let me put it like this. Only bitches wear belts around their waist. Because what you trying to hide? You trying to hide that you ain't showing enough. Mine is heavy enough to wear around my neck. I think this is what a real man wears. I'm showing you that this steel is hanging around my neck. And that my neck and my back are strong enough to carry every goddamn thing that I bring to the game.
His back.
That's right.
And his back.
And my milkshake brings all the girls to the yard.
Woo! Don't let your girl hear that now. don't let her hear that.
all right, BA, thank you for stopping by.
Hey,
Thank you for coming on to the good podcast, by the way.
Hey, you know what?
Whoa!
I'm not gonna say anything.
We are not
good or bad,
we are not
but-
firing shots in the new year
I
at
wasn't firing shots.
2020, we're still hating.
I get you, bro. I'm not saying anything's good.
Could've been
or bad,
on Bully Zone.
but no matter what you do, it's always better when you bring me on.
Drop the mic on that.
Leave that. I'll see y'all.
All right, thank you.
See you February 8th, my man.
Check out BA as well on the Royal Ramble every week. Great show,
Royal
regardless
Ramble
of
every
RJ
Tuesday.
says.
I love being on the Royal.
All right, guys. Couple
man.
more matches I'm going to reveal right now before bringing out our next guest as well. We have a triple threat match to determine the next number one contender because someone, I won't say who, promised a title shot to a couple of people. Yeah, and I'm going to take
was
care of that
both of
problem.
us.
Yeah, we're going to fix that, though.
Video evidence.
Barone and O'Shea were both the #1 contender, and then Guy Cool got a hashtag going, Justice for Guy Cool.
Made its rounds.
And it worked. I mean, he's awesome. You know, he's a cool dude. So triple threat. Scratch that. 3-way dance, elimination, only one man standing, and they get the next title shot. However, that is not the only title shot taking place on this night, and for that, I'm going to bring out the SoCal heavyweight champion.
Ooh. Oh, dang.
Cadillac is in the building.
Hey, what's up,
How you doing,
man?
bro? How you doing, man? Doing good.
Same.
Looking good.
Hollywood, what's up, brother? Bro.
What's going, champ?
Now,
Just
I'm
passed me in the hall, man. I thought it was Tuesday. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here?
Oh, yeah. It happens.
now I'd like to point out it's a new year.
By the way, real quick, I'm glad BA was here. I'm really glad because you finally remember what I said the first show I was on. You guys are finally remaking Twins. Excited to see that. I'm really excited to see that. Shout out to BA.
And we're off and running.
Woo! Now I'd like
I want you to stay. Unlike the Raiders, stay.
Jeez.
Go Niners.
I'd like to point out that I've said it is a new year.
Yeah.
I am
Okay.
starting fresh.
That lasted 2 weeks.
I've apologized.
the only reason
I
why I shook
feel
your hand.
I feel we're on better terms.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
The investors are very happy with all of us right now, so we're starting fresh.
Are they?
Yeah. I mean, not you, but, you know, they're happy with me as usual, and that's all that matters. You know, let's clean slate this, all right?
So I get to, so that means I get the night off, right? On the 8th? I get to sit back and watch the tag team matches go
Well,
on
I don't
enjoy that.
think...
and let BA know that he's lucky that he's not on my radar, and if I get a tag team partner at any given moment, I could take whatever I want. I could let him know that.
You and Ross, are you going to make a title run?
Oh, wow.
Just stay off my radar. So won't you please jump off? Never mind, I'm not going to sing the rest of that. But,
All right. Well, no, let's talk about this. The last time you defended that title, it wasn't even on our home turf.
no, man.
I mean,
And-
it ended up being a home
Fantastic
turf at the end
match.
of the night.
Let's be real.
Damn right
You
it did.
defended.
Damn right it did.
It was a double title match. It was a unification. It should have been a unification, and it ended in disqualification. Not at your not on your hands, by the way.
Not on my hands. I got hit with a trash can.
You got hit with a trash can lid
Many times.
multiple times.
Garbage.
It's a big hallway.
Well, okay.
We had a GCF chant going at the end of this
With his belt made out of foil.
on an OCCW show.
2020.
And matching chain.
Good God.
Oh, I'm
Let's
sorry, I'm not supposed to
talk.
be anymore.
Let's talk about the finish to this match. Do you not feel that there's some unfinished business
Oh,
there?
absolutely. There's tons of unfinished business.
So why don't we make Vintage come on our turf and fight you?
For his title, right? Are we doing a championship unification again? That shit's old.
Yeah, that's a little old. It's been done. I say we show.
Yeah, just show 'em what GCF's about.
I
you
gotta
know?
defend mine.
I mean, the investors are behind you.
Yeah.
They know.
Okay.
We're behind
I get
you.
that. I get that. And don't take this as fear, but when am I getting a shot just at his belt?
Well, that's out of our
Okay.
jurisdiction,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
We gotta
yeah.
talk to.
But y'all decided to have me defend mine against him.
Well, he beat you with a trash can lid. I think that it's only fair he come out and try and do it again. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I thought
Try
you'd
to
be
beat
more
me with a
eager.
trash
Well,
can.
I'm saying I have an
Great
entire
idea.
division where he can't get disqualified for that.
Ooh.
What are you saying?
What if we threw the rules out the window?
We can't.
What if he wanted to grab a weapon, you grab a weapon? He got himself intentionally, let's be real, intentionally disqualified because he knew you were going to win both titles.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it.
That's a
Put
very
it this
fair
way: if his
assessment.
girl would have counted 3, you'd be caddy 2 belts right now.
And let's talk about that.
Yeah. So this lady had the nerve to attack me after I've been nothing but cordial. Nothing but cordial
just be a gentleman.
I mean,
and awesome.
I think everybody saw a different video,
It's like,
but
wait, what? You don't super kick your girl the first date? Like, when you don't see her all day, she comes to the house. What's up, man? Bow! Just
I mean, I don't, yeah.
right in the mouth.
The issue there was that's shouldn't have been allowed in the first place. How are you going to have your girl ref your own matches?
That's
she
true,
should
too.
not be allowed in the building. I don't want her in the building at all.
Well, we
At
can't
all.
we can't just be banning people.
I don't.
from
Okay, I don't want her
building.
refing.
We can do that.
She's not one of our
I don't want her on
officiated
the show
refs.
in
That,
any
that
aspect.
means you gotta have Luther.
Fine. You know what?
I mean,
Fine. Investors.
Luther.
Investors. Saint. RJ Walrus. Hogan,
Oh.
I'll tell you this right now.
Oh, jeez.
I do not mind giving. Sorry, I do not mind giving Vince Dragon another title shot, but I do want you guys in talks of getting me an OCCW title shot.
Absolutely.
That's it.
I think I
The
can.
ball's in your court. I want that title. I want to be the only Orange County champion, and I can be. Yeah, I gave you the best main event you've ever had. I promise you that.
This is fair. This is true. We've seen a lot of events. This was
Now, aside from that, you still got more unfinished business with Mikey O'Shea and Joey Barone,
That's not an issue.
who were having a match,
They're non-issues.
trying to challenge you, and you interfered.
Hey, good luck for them. Good luck for them. Hope it's a good match.
Well, Joey Barone has sent us some footage and claiming that you have never defeated him.
Oh, a match 7 years ago that we had.
The footage
Okay, yeah,
was
Joey,
kind of
yeah.
sloppy.
Yeah, I'm not good. I'm not good. That's right. I'm not good at all. I'm just the champion. That's all. Come on, buddy.
I'm not saying anything other. I'm just saying that you've got a couple guys coming for you.
Oh no.
Guy Cool is claiming that he has a victory over you.
he did pin you last show.
I'm not looking.
I
I
just
just
that show. I was unprepared. I was okay. Whatever.
You did.
there was
You did.
I'll say what there was outside circumstances.
Shenanigans.
So but I'm just
Yeah,
you've
getting
got
punched-
3
getting
people.
punched in my face.
That was a whole
New
year
year,
ago,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Come on,
Isn't that 2019?
Come on, let's
2020
sweep
's all
it
about the
under.
love.
Yeah, you know, I feel like we've moved past that, right?
I'm just saying. So you take on Vince Dragon, no DQ. Let's say that now. You beat him. Who do you want next out of that triple threat match?
Out of
3
that-
guys.
Out of that triple threat, I already beat Guy Cool. I'm not saying I don't think I could beat the other ones, but I know what it takes to beat Guy Cool. So I'm pulling for Guy Cool on this one. I'm pulling for Guy Cool. The other 2 non-issues have been nothing but non-issues for the past 10 years, for the past decade.
Damn.
Non-issues.
Damn.
All right.
I look right through you. You're like ghosts to me. I look right through you. You're not important at all. Understand that.
The views of the champion are that of his. I certainly appreciate.
Have fun, guys. Have fun. Hey, hope it's a good battle. Hope it's a good battle.
All right.
There wasn't any sincerity behind that.
Oh, you know me very well.
Very well. I tried to.
We are good friends.
Are we?
Hey, it's New Year, right?
You just called me RJ Walrus. And there's
The shirts are on their way, by the way.
Shirts are on their way.
Don't you worry.
Why are those being made?
You got to make a profit,
I'll pull a
RJ.
Jordan Miles right now.
Whoa.
I'll pull an ACH right now if those shirts get made.
This is how we make Tusk too.
It's all right. We'll make sure they're on there.
That black bar across
They're on a
there.
white T-shirt. Right?
That-
It's on a white T-shirt. It's okay, right? That was the issue. No?
It was approved by Hunter, so that should be okay.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, and what is this about Billy Bonds talking shit?
Billy Bonds apparently has some issues with the way I run a business. I don't know.
No. How's
Yeah.
his business doing? Let's talk about that.
We're just shooting everywhere tonight.
oh, damn. Is it hot?
It's a new year. I'm not looking to.
Oh, I am.
I mean, we've disparaged companies before.
I promise
Never gonna
myself
happen.
that this
That's
year-
a great
if-
company.
If
First
you
of all,
follow me on
Yeah,
Twitter,
that's a good
if
show.
you follow me on Twitter, I promised myself this year. I promise to be more real and more raw than I have ever been. So understand, I'm. What's the word? I don't want to use insider terms. I hate using insider terms. But I'm swinging for the fences. How about that? I'm swinging for the fences on everybody. Ain't nobody safe around me anymore. Nobody, except Rossi. I miss Rossi. What's up, Rossi?
all right.
Where is Rossi?
I have no idea. That boy does his own thing sometimes.
Well, he's
Fishing in the Santa Ana River? Is he
Oh.
chasing
Good
down
Lord.
there? What's he doing? Shooting up?
Whoa,
Jeez.
wow. So you
some
can't have a T-shirt that
allegations,
calls
man.
you a walrus, but you can make some random claims out there.
We know how divine intervention rolls, man. Come on, the gutters and shit. I don't know
I want to talk about that another time.
what the gutter thing.
No,
The Rossi has assured us that DI is fine as well.
Yeah.
From what I've heard, I don't
He
know.
said the divine intervention was fine.
I would like to talk about that at another time.
Ooh.
I will take your word
So
at
conflicting
that. Are there? Yeah. Hey, it's a new year. That's none of my business
It is
yet.
a brand
Until,
new year.
Are there any shows coming up you wanted to?
Yeah, I will be taking on Ray Rosas at the West Coast Wrestling Company show in Wildomar on the 11th, on this Saturday.
This Saturday, taking on Ray Rosas. All
I'll be
right.
taking on Ray Rosas, and it will be really fun because he's one of my favorite opponents of all time, and yeah.
He's a great guy.
Great guy. Very nice guy. Very nice guy.
Very nice guy.
Very hard-hitting guy.
Yes.
That sounds like a great match.
He's never hit me, but I've seen him hit people.
But yeah, guys, I'm gonna take off. You guys enjoy yourselves. Have a good night.
I mean, it was good seeing you up until the whole walrus thing.
He just gave you a gimmick run with your brothers,
You
man.
should wear that
You know,
with pride. You should
just
wear
run
that
with
I'm not wearing that.
Why?
You know how many times I go to the gym
Why?
now? Ever since this whole thing started?
Ever since the walrus thing started?
Yes.
Are you bouncing balls on your nose?
I thought that was... Don't seals do that?
Same difference.
That's not...
Same difference. You thought walruses only had 2 teeth. Shut up.
I'm just gonna mind my own business while this all goes on.
see you guys
Champ,
later.
thank you for coming by. February 8th.
BA sucks.
What is this?
2020,
Come on,
nothing but love, guys. Nothing but
I'm
love.
trying to maintain, keep the peace. This is not what
He
I'm
really
used to.
Slanderous
I'm
episode.
going out of my way here. The investors want me to be a certain way in this new year. I'm trying. It's just.
See what happens when you're a Patriots fan? That's what happens.
Don't bring the Patriots into this.
Why are we
you
reading
loser.
sports into this? Come on.
Jesus. Fucking... What have the Raiders done for us lately? Nothing? Move?
This is a massive
Shit.
marks, okay? I'm not talking sports.
Well, mention the Patriots.
Can't go to games anymore because their ankle bracelets will go off.
Good Lord. February 8th, GCF returns with Assimilation. The main event this night is Cadillac versus Vintage Dragon with the SoCal Championship on the line.
No disqualification.
No DQ going into that.
And if you want to see the first match, make sure you check out GCF on YouTube.
And we've heard his demands. He doesn't want his girl there. I mean, we could try. I mean,
that's simple enough.
she's not.
I've blocked several women already from coming to GCF shows as it is.
She's not going to be the only white
Add to the
woman banned
list.
from the dojo that day. I tell you that.
Them getting restraining orders isn't you blocking them.
Is there something I should know about?
No, you sweep it under the rug. Come on, we've already been over this.
Okay, we saw that work for Harvey Weinstein.
Three-way dance. Barone, Mikey O'Shea, Guy Cool. Three-way dance. The rules are elimination, meaning there's 2 pins in that match. Only one man standing at the end of that three-way dance.
Who's your pick to win?
Who's my pick to win?
Yes.
That's a tough call. Cadillac sure doesn't seem to be scared of any of them, but let's be real. Barone has a claim that Cadillac has never pinned him. Mikey O'Shea is undefeated in a GCF ring. Guy Cool has been very impressive. He holds a pinfall victory
And he beat
over the
Cadillac.
champ. So 2 of those. We're going to have some matches here that I can't quite predict. I've also got a match here with 2 GCF debuts involved in this. Ooh. This is what I was doing a week ago.
I love a good debut.
Let's get 2 debuts in here. We have the GCF debut of Locura.
Oh.
And he will be taking on Super Beetle.
Whoa.
This match.
You got Super Beetle?
You're welcome.
Damn.
The GCF debuts of 2 wrestlers competing against each other. This is going to be a good one. You're not going to want to miss out on this.
I mean, I know Hollywood isn't a real fan of bugs, but I mean, Super Beetle's a cool guy.
Just throw me under the bus.
Sorry, dog. I mean, since everybody's getting thrown under the fucking bus tonight.
I don't know. I've done pretty well for myself tonight, actually.
Slander for not liking bugs.
You know, everybody's just getting slandered around here. Fucking
Welcome
got
to the
walrus comments and shit still. Fuck y'all, man.
On the comments.
I swear to God, if people chant that during the show, I might just shut it down. I might just shut the show down.
Don't worry, fans. We're going to
Bring
get
a sign, please.
I've been booed for an entire year. You think I care? I want to hear an RJ Walrus chant.
I'm telling you, I will walk out. Like, I'll walk out Bret Hart style. Like, fuck y'all.
Okay. So then I get all the profits. It's all good.
RJ screwed RJ.
I'll do it. RJ screwed RJ.
In the coming weeks, I got a couple more matches to announce. I don't want to give it all away on night 1 here. We got a few weeks to go before the show. But
Super Beetle. I mean, that's
Super Beetle making his debut. That's one that I've been wanting to book.
I
for
want an
quite
RJ
some time.
Walrus t-shirt. You look like you wear 5Xs, you fat motherfucker. I'm tired of these fucking comments. I hate you people. See what you started, Battle Act?
The peace and love lasted a week, man.
Fuck this new 2020 shit. People gonna try my patience all year.
Oh, we're 2 weeks in.
You're 8 days into the new year already.
And it's already gone to shit. I hate all of you people commenting.
RJ Walrus t-shirts coming soon to GCF shows near you. Don't you worry.
That's not happening.
Get some do-rags with it. All right.
We have a name for the 2-rag sales.
Somebody's gonna get their ass kicked. Somebody's gonna get their ass kicked.
Sell like hotcakes at the Cypress Swap Meet, man.
The Cypress Swap Meet.
Is that where GCF coming near swap meet near you? That's where you get our merch.
GCF gear.
God.
Stanton Swap Meet while we're at it.
Stanton. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Corner of beach and balls somewhere.
Good God. Goes off the rails. You good, man? You good? You got a show to run? We at least
I'm just envisioning the fucking chance.
I at least got 10 minutes of this before I can cut off the feed if you're upset.
My mom's supposed to come to the show. I don't know about that.
RJ's in his feels now, everybody. Cue the Drake. Just
Drake and drive. That's Drake and podcast.
Alright.
Let's be real here, guys. He's said it a couple times as well. He keeps announcing it as the GCF Dojo, and that was on me. But for everyone asking questions, no, we're not running off OCCW. OCCW is doing just fine for itself. They are no longer going to be running in the dojo. The dojo is going to be exclusive to GCF shows going forward. That is something that we've all been looking forward to.
This is true.
But, because I get asked this question all the time, I enjoy the other promotions that are working side by side with us. And I'm going to make that clear right now. OCCW has done very good by us. 3PWA is doing very good. Major shout-outs there as well. So, we're not looking to cause war here. We're looking to have fun, especially in this new year. Oh, hold on. We got someone that's going to make you an RJ shirt. I think we broke RJ. I think we literally broke RJ tonight.
I did not come.
This is GCF's year, guys. Other than RJ, who's going to be crying over some T-shirts. But
really? Is that what we're doing? Oh, okay.
They are.
All right.
The troops are mocking RJ off camera, so if you're seeing him. This may be this. I don't know if I've ever lost the show quite as bad as I have tonight.
This is why we don't have guests on the show. Now I see why. That's why we don't bring wrestlers up.
Look at that.
Shit like this GCF's got a mascot. Fuck you.
Meanwhile,
GCF's got a mascot.
Meanwhile, I've got Saint for President being commented.
What is this tonight? GCF's
you
got
broke
a mascot.
him. You broke him, guys. You broke him. 2020. I'm trying to be all
You and
professional.
Billy Bonds can go fuck themselves. GCF's got a mascot.
GCF. GCF. GCF.
Really? This is the most viewed podcast we've had ever in the history of Mats and Bucks. This is what we're doing tonight.
You're welcome.
I fucking hate the show. I hate people in this room.
I'm lost.
I hate the people watching.
Do we have any more
live right now?
I think we do. Do we have any questions?
I don't know if we do either. I'm trying to see if we got any Q&As for us. Just trying to kill time now, man.
I hate the show tonight.
Any Q&As? Anything for us, guys? RJ's broke. I don't know how to fix it.
Give me more fish. I got your fish.
Oh, man. You good?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Breathe. Keep it together. Lemon face, lion face. Come on.
Fucking theater, man.
Plug the show one more time just to keep it together here.
Oh.
Oh, man. I've never lost control, guys.
I'm glad.
GCF Wrestling returns February 8th.
I'm glad
we'll
everybody's
maintain composure by then.
Will we though?
Really gonna remember this when people get paid on that day.
Ooh.
Niggas is gonna be walking out the dojo real disappointed. Oh, was that
How we broke him? God,
was that my one N-word for the episode?
He'll hate it until he sees the profit on the t-shirts. Then he'll be like, hell yeah, I'm Walrus. Let's do this.
No, I will not.
Assimilation, February 8th.
It's a marketing
right here
pitch.
at the Della O Dojo. I'm saying Della O because GCF Dojo. It'll catch on, but not yet. Della O Dojo, February 8th. GCF returns with Assimilation. We're going to have more matches coming to you real soon. RJ's going to be okay soon.
We think.
We're going to give him a drink. He's going to be all right. We're going to Irish up his coffee a little bit.
Irish up my coffee. I don't like this at all.
This is like a marketing pitch.
Oh,
Just take it that way.
Well, this is a terrible marketing pitch. I don't like
Tell
this
a marketing pitch. We haven't seen the
I don't like this marketing
profit
scheme
yet.
at all.
We got a mascot. We got T-shirts.
We're at 54 minutes. You know what? At this point,
Oh, you know what we're waiting for.
we're
What are
killing
we waiting
time,
for?
guys.
oh, I'm sure Ronnie's pulling up a.
It's not over yet.
Countdown to the shirt.
What are we waiting for?
You want to walk off the set? You can walk off the set.
No.
I can bring Vic on. I can bring.
It's gonna turn into a Jordan Miles situation.
Oh, it definitely will.
Yeah, Antonio Brown us.
Gonna send
We
some,
just killed 10 minutes laughing about a walrus.
Gonna-
All right.
gonna send very angry text messages and emails later on.
Next week, I'm going to have the announcement of the UV division match. Yes, of course, it's not a GCF show without that title being on the line, which means Tony Reyes will be defending that title, and I'll get that match to you next week.
Like announcing who he's facing.
Like we're gonna announce. Oh!
I hate this show. I hate the show. I hate the show.
$50.
$50? Oh hell, we will make a profit.
What do you guys sell to make the profit?
He's gone. All right, guys. I think it's a little early, but at this point,
Nothing but
there's
love
no
in 2020.
saving the show
Nothing
now.
but love. Is that what shipping and handling or
That's
is
just next week. We'll have a show that actually goes an hour, and we don't lose track of time,
Will we?
and we don't lose RJ. Maybe he'll return, maybe not. But until then, guys, I can't save us now. That's about it. That's gonna do it for us this week. That was RJ. I'm your Commissioner Joseph Saint.
It's your boy Hollywood.
Join us next time. Leave it on the mat, or you're just another mark.
You think he'll be back next week?
Well, the joke for this company now.
Is it still going?